Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center, this is TV6 News at 6.
Local law enforcement pledging to be lifesavers, working to track your loved ones with Alzheimer's and dementia if they go missing.
Anyone who's ever had a family member go missing knows how frightening it can be, especially if the person has Alzheimer's or dementia. Local law enforcement agencies are making sure they're ready to respond in those special cases with what they call Project Lifesaver. In 2008, Rock Island County bought trackers and tracking equipment to find dementia patients who go missing. Well, today, Rock Island officers were trained on that equipment and to find missing people in minutes instead of hours.
All the agencies that belong to Project Lifesaver across the nation, they've had over 2,800 searches nationwide. They've had a 100% success rate, and the average search time is under 30 minutes.
It works by having a person wear a small tracker on their ankle or wrist at all times. You can buy those trackers from the Rock Island or Scott County Sheriff's Departments. But this equipment addresses just one of the many challenges in caring for dementia patients. One facility is offering family members a chance to understand what it's like for their loved one. KWQC's Taylor Umblin found out too.
I need you to complete the following tasks. Find a white sweater and put it on. Write a 3-sentence note to your family and put it in an envelope. Set the table for 4.
They sound like easy tasks for most people, but for people with dementia, it can be nearly impossible.
It's supposed to help people understand what people with dementia are going through. I think the goal is to try to take them from simply being sympathetic to being empathetic.
Mark Stroshine is the executive director at Senior Start, an assisted living community. About a year ago, his facility started offering an experience, giving people the opportunity to experience life with a mental disease.
These gloves make it really tough to do anything.
Again, I think that's what we need to understand, that people with dementia are experiencing. They always weren't that way, and you know, we don't know what's going on totally inside their minds, but you have to believe there can be a great deal of sense of frustration because of it.
To do that, I went through the whole experience, wearing items to cut down on my senses, like a person with dementia would feel. Gloves to cut down on sensation, goggles to distort vision, and headphones feeding white noise to create confusion. And it worked.
I think it really gave me a sense of both sides of it. Once you really go back and think about it, is yes, it'd be hard to be a caretaker in this situation, but it would also be really hard to be the person with dementia. It's incredibly frustrating.
It's an opportunity to really understand what's going on in mom or dad's mind. Family members get really frustrated when a loved one has dementia, and I think their empathy is much greater when they've had the opportunity to see what experience their parents really having.
In Davenport, Taylor Umland, KWQC TV6 News.
If you or someone you know is interested in trying out the simulator, contact Senior Star at Elmore Place in Davenport.